Hello, my people, and welcome to another Cursed Builds video. The first in the series, actually. Well, technically the second, but this is the first official video. This is the series where I will play an online game of build-offs, and I have to build the weirdest, most cursed thing I can think of while I build it. Now, let's get on with it, shall we? So, in general, I have 10 minutes to complete my build, which I think should be plenty of time. The server is still decorated for Christmas, even though it is January 10th as I record this. Also, something new for my last video, we get to build what we want. So, I'm going to vote for plain, because there is something I built before with the theme, and we have to build summer. Now, what can I do with the theme of summer? I think there's something else that I built before that I could rebuild. I want to make the sun, and if possible, I want to turn it into a deadly laser that is basically going to scorch the land below. So to do this, I need to have some beacons. I need to turn these rays yellow. Now, the main problem I found with trying to use beacons in the server is that they don't show up when the build actually shows. Maybe we can say that the sun up there is what's scorching the land below. So, I need some blocks that look like they've been scarred. Basalt looks good. Mycelium, some lava would be good. I'm going to make this the base floor, which we could do quickly by typing in, not that, but this, while holding a specific block in our hand. So, we will build up around our beacon to hide it. I could have used magma blocks too, by the way, trying to show that this area is hot. Now, we got the mountain here in place. Let's have some dried desert bushes. If I can find them. Yeah, there. Just scatter them on the edge of the display here. Now to explain what is going on. The sun is laser. Kind of like if someone took a very unique concept. They took melting snowman. Kind of like this. It definitely qualifies as a cursed build. Someone decided to build a Minecraft skeleton trying to bask in the sun. And this itself is the sun. And then this is mine. Again, the beacons didn't work as intended. So it is kind of confusing. You know, I don't like it when the laziest build is the one that wins. But hey, we're here for content. The second game we're going to play today. How about Shipwreck? I got an idea with this. Goddamn treasure. What can I do with this? You know what? How about I just build a gigantic treasure chest? And then we just have like one gold ingot in there, or one gold block, and that's the treasure. Alright, so the frame of the chest has now been built. Put the floor in here because this is something I actually want to be big enough for people to come into. We actually got a better idea. People come into the chest to find that it's full of skulls and like blood spatter. Sorry, I might not have the blood, but I've seen people use redstone to depict blood. But I'm probably not going to do that. It might it might be too big of a risk. But yes, I gotta have something like odd inside the chest. Alright, so which side do I want to be the front of the chest? One of the two longer sides. Because then I gotta build the lid to it, and then I want to put a lock on it. I think I'm gonna have the lid over here. I don't think the lid is even long enough to actually fit on this chest. God. Now for the lock, I'm gonna use some gold. Alright, now for the fun stuff. For this, I want this to be the floor. And then to decorate the inside of the skull. The inside of the chest. Yeah, so from the outside, it might look like a normal treasure chest. Kind of. But you go in it. Actually, you know what? I'll make an illusion layer of gold. But leave like a hole for people to be able to slip through to find that cursed layer. The most cursed builds are the ones that have it hidden. I'll even use some extra blocks to texture it. Although, like, now that I covered it up, it's not really that cursed. So yeah, that's the build right there. I don't even need the remaining time to finish it. Although, this one isn't very cursed. This one is not that cursed. This person also decided to make a giant treasure chest. Oh, I could have used the raw gold block. I wish I'd thought of that. Then, my chest. I wonder if someone's gonna slip through one of the holes. I show them this. Yes. The secret hidden beneath the treasure. Among Us is dead. I don't even know what this has to do with treasure. I think this person was trying to build something that was too big in scale and too detailed, and thus they ran out of time. But I do like what they were trying to go for here. What is this? Oh, is that supposed to be the treasure? Accidentally voted meh, but I think this is a meh anyway. This one's good. This guy even put a door in. Not the best build, but it is at least creative. And any build that has a door on it, not the most creative, but I do like how they kind of sparsed the treasure out. Alright, I'm kind of glad that this person got the win. What will the next game be? So we have between Shark, Ender Dragon, Trophy, Temple, or Goldfish. Well, I guess it's a trophy. What are we building a trophy of? You know what? Let's try to build Buff Steve. Just a golden Buff Steve. Though, like, whenever I build a Buff Steve, it usually ends up winning. So then we need the legs. Now, the normal feature that Buff Steve has are the are the cheeks back here. I like how it kind of makes it look like it scales, but you know, I might need to use like a copper block for the abs. And just over 5 minutes to go. This will also help determine how tall the final build will be. Alright, so normally I would give him a really tiny head, but not this time. And then the final part is the weird arms, which is a staple feature of the Buff Steve. God, this looks wrong. Especially with the block choice I'm using. And there, the infamous Buff Steve. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Probably should have made the base a little bigger, but whatever. It looks like he's eating the trophy. Oh god, he gave him teeth. Alright, for game number 3. Let's do B. Yes! We got B. Now, what am I going to build based on the theme B, you ask? I'm just going to build a meme. I think that's tall enough, right? Yes. Now for the most cursed wings. There. Now my main build is done. Alright. Now for the punchline. You like jazz? This is really goofy looking. And there. We got this very cursed looking bee. And I mean very cursed. And then you got the "you like jazz" quote from Bee Movie. This one ain't that bad. I forgot to give my bee a stinger. I'm guessing this is the hive, which has nothing in it. You know what? It's alright. Gave her bee 3 legs, but okay. Yes. I really wonder what people think of it. And I got 7 points, which basically means I tied in third. Alright, next game. Let's do movie. Fox. Okay, I got a vague idea of what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to build the fantastic Mr. Fox. Although I don't really know what he looks like because I've never really seen that movie. You know what would have been even more cursed is if I tried to make a sheep and then make it look more like a fox. I wish I had thought of that earlier, but I don't have time to change now. God, this just looks, it looks almost kind of like an orange rat in a suit, more than it does look like a fox. Alright, let's see if we win. You know, I better use this as the thumbnail. There. What the heck did I build? Apparently this person was also trying to make a fox. You know, I'll give you the good for the effort. Apparently I'm not the only one that had the idea of a bipedal fox. What the hell is this? What the heck? What the heck is this monstrosity? I had 17 points on mine. Alright, to the next one. Now I did this build off camera, but would you imagine that it actually asked me to build a like button? Go ahead and punch the like button on the video. Oh, would you look at that? It also told me to build a subscribe button. You should go ahead and punch that as well. Thanks for watching today's episode of Cursed Builds. I sure hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.